Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Celestial Storm video, and today guys, we're going to be looking at Tapu Lele, which has finally arrived on PTCGO. It's finally here, and we're going to take a look at it today. And technically this kind of counts as a Celestial Storm card in a way, because it came out in a Celestial Storm Blister Pack, and we're going to be trying out some Celestial Storm cards in Expanded anyways to see how they pair. We're going to be running cards like Copycat. And I got some requests earlier about the new Oricorio with Zappy Pom-Poms, so this could be another fun card to test out here in Expanded when there's stuff like Shamans and stuff going around. So we're going to look at the Dimension Valley Tapu Lele Necrozma deck, and we're going to see how it does for us here on PTCGO. It's one of the more hyped up combos in a long time is Tapu Lele Dimension Valley. A lot of people are saying this could cause for the ban of Dimension Valley if this deck ends up being OP. We'll have to see how this deck can do for us. This might not be the exact spread list people will be playing. Obviously, some lists will be running Garbodor and then having like a 1-1 Lele in the deck. But this build is going to be more of a spread deck. We're going to play a spread build today, and we're going to see how we do here on PCGO. So let's take a look at everything in the deck. Of course, we are going to be playing 3 Tapu Kokos for Flying Flip. Does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. We can spam Flying Flip and get a ton of damage on the board. And again, we want to have a lot of damage built up for Tapu Lele's Magical Swap, which, for one, Psychic Energy, basically, because if Dimension Valley is in play, you can do Magical Swap for a single Psychic Energy, move as many damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon to their other Pokemon in any way you like. This is a very powerful attack, and again, when you spam Flying Flip, you get to put a lot of damage on the board, and that's a lot of damage for Magical Swap to be working with, and you can take up to 2 prizes just off of Flying Flips. Now, there's another big booster, and that is Necrozma-GX with Black Ray. Black Ray does 100 damage to each of your opponent's GXs and EXs. Now, that's really strong. In Expanded, there's stuff like Shaman, Lele is still good, Zoroark will be good, it's the best deck. There's stuff like Mars Shadows, so there's a lot of decks that will have a lot of GXs and EXs in play. So you end up doing Black Ray for a double color synergy, thanks to Dimension Valley. I even made a video saying Black Ray for a DC LOL, because it's just kind of crazy that you can do that. 100 damage to every GX and EX on your opponent's board, just for a DCE with Dimension Valley in play. That is an insanely good combo, and if your opponent has like even 4 GXs in play, you put 400 damage on the board for Tapu Lele's Magical Swap to work with. That is insanely powerful, and one of the best parts about this deck. Now, there's some other spread cards like Oricorio's. We're going to be using the new Zappy one. We're going to be testing this out. It's an interesting attack. Even Electric Ball has some kind of value to it, which we'll talk about in a minute. But Zappy Pom-Poms does 30 damage to each GXs and EXs in play. Now, this does count for you, but you do it to your opponent also. So while you hit yourself, you get to do it to your opponent. Now, this thing with a wide lens could actually be kind of useful to two-shot Shaman, sorry. That would be kind of cool. We also have Electric Ball, which could also be pretty good to just one-shot a Shaman. So, you know what? This Oricorio in Expanded actually has some kind of relevance. Being able to do 30 damage to GXs, maybe if you want to play wide lens, you can snipe Shamans if you want to do more damage, or Electric Ball can just one-shot Shaman EX. So, this Oricorio here actually seems to be a pretty cool card. We also play this Oricorio mainly for Night March, but also Supernatural Dance can also be a way to spread damage on the board. And just to round it out, we are playing 2 Mews with Memories of Dawn to be able to copy Koko or Black Ray and or Magical Swap without having to use them in the active. It also kind of just saves us that turn, and then we get to, you know, use that Pokemon after Mew gets knocked out. That's kind of the idea there. So Mew's a really good tech. And we got our 2 Tapu Leles with Wonder Tags. It's still important to have. And that's all we got. Since this is a Dimension Valley deck, you can play stuff like Mimikyu, which isn't too terrible in this deck if you run into something like Buzzwole. Originally, my list was playing Garbodors, like with Trashland and Garbotoxin, but it's a little clunky. I'd rather just focus on the spread-heavy aspect of the deck, because I feel like it works still pretty fine for me. But yeah, let's take a look at the items now. We got a lot of them. We got 1 Captivating Pokepuff. This can be a good way to force stuff on the bench. It's a bit of a hit-or-miss card, but against Zoroark, and against Zoroark, you can use this to force stuff on the bench to KO, like force a Shaman down, or you can force a Lele down if you get this turn 1. We got 1 Computer Search to be able to search for our stuff. We got 1 Field Blower to be able to get rid of any tools. 4 Mysterious Treasures. It does grab us. Our Mews, our Necrozmas, our Leles. We got 2 copies of Nest Ball to go up with that, and we got 3 Ultra Balls. because, well, we still need to have a way to search out your Koko and your Zappy Pom-Poms or Oricorio. We got 2 stretchers to be able to get our Pokemon back. We got 1 special charge because we rely heavily on double colorless energy. We even play rainbow energies too. We are playing 3 copies of Ultra Ball once again. We got our 4 VS Seekers to be able to get our supporters back. For Dimension Valley, this is almost the heart and soul of the deck. One of the most important aspects of this deck is Dimension Valley because it allows you to do Tapu Lele's attack for 1 Psychic Energy, which is bonkers, and also allows you to do Black Ray for DC. Very important, and you can use Mew to copy Flying Flip for a single energy, which is also kind of insane. We got 1 Colress for draw support, we got 2 Cynthias for draw, 2 Ns for draw, 3 Sycamores for draw. Now you may notice we are playing 1 Copycat. Now again, we are experimenting still with such Storm cards, and we're going to be looking at how Copycat can do an Expanded. We already know Zoroark is the most popular deck in Expanded. We're going to run into it probably. So Copycat can be just nice when you're playing Zoroark, because, you know, Colress can sometimes give you a nice hand of 9 to 10 cards, while Copycat can give you like a 12 card hand if you're playing Zoroark. So we're going to be testing out Copycat in this deck to see how it does. It can almost be like another Colress. Plus, I just love that artwork. It's so colorful. We are playing 1 Teammates. One of the best cards in this deck is Teammates. You know, we're attacking with really weak Pokemon with 50 HP and 90 HP. So Teammates can be a really nice card to have to get the cards to fall from your next turn. We are playing 2 Fighting Fury Belts just to help us, to give us more HP. We are playing 1 Float. We are playing 1 Counter Energy, another great card in this deck. 4 DCs to attack, 4 Rainbow Energies to probably use Zappy Pom-Poms, or to even use Electric Ball in some situations. You never know. And we got 2 basic Psychic Energies. But yeah, this is my Tapu Lele Dimension Valley Expanded Spread deck. It's a very interesting deck. We'll be looking at this in Standard, probably for a post-rotation deck build, in all honesty. We're going to look at a post-rotation build of this deck eventually, so look out for that. But for now, we're going to be looking at this deck in Expanded, because that's kind of where this hype began for Tapu Lele promo. So I'll catch you guys in a minute with some matches with the deck on PTCGO. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get some games with the Necrozma-Lele deck, and hopefully we just play against EX and GX heavy decks. We'll have to see. Looks like our first game is against Volcanion, judging from the type color, and that's actually really good for us. Volk is probably one of our better matchups because they play a bunch of GXs and EXs, so we should be okay. We're going to go first, see what we can do here on our first turn. We do get a Koko start. Our hand isn't terrible. It's definitely workable. We'll start with Tapu Koko. And, we'll probably Ultra Ball for Lele. Okay, starts with Reshiram. Okay, we drew a Psychic. I think I'll have to Ultra Ball away my Necrozma here. Hopefully my opponent doesn't expect the spread to be too crazy. Let's just check what we got. We do have 1 DC prize. We got all the rainbows. We got 1 Fighting Fury Belt prize. No, never mind. I'm an idiot. It's in my hand. An N is prized. A Cynthia is prized. A Dimension Valley is prized. An yeah, that's about it. We got 1 treasure prized. Okay, we got all our Pokemon though, so that's good. We just have a few supporters prized, which can kind of be annoying here. We'll just have to see. Yeah, okay, so we'll grab, probably a Cynthia. Actually, his hand's pretty big. I should probably end him. No, he's got 6 cards. Whatever, we'll end him anyways. I think it's safe to do it. We'll belt. We'll put the DC on. We'll end. See what this gives us. We do find a Nest Ball, which is fine. Okay. So with Nest Ball, we'll probably put down Mew. So next turn we can use Mew. And we'll pass. I don't want to bring Mew in the active. We could just get knocked out next turn by Outrage and Steam Up. You never know. I'm not risking it. Just keep Koko in the active. It can take a hit. There's a Charizard. Okay, so there's a GX. There's another GX. Thank you for putting all your GXs on board. It's actually going to put a DC on the Mewtwo. Mew could actually hit him for, well, 100 damage if I can find a... No, not 100, sorry. Choice Band... No, Choice Band. What am I saying? Fighting Fury Belt on a Mew would technically give me 60, so I'd be able to just spread for 60 on Mewtwo. That's good. Pyro is an interesting card. We can probably deal with that, though. He's just going to pass, so he's going to give me access to spread here. And I think... I mean... what to do? I think I do Copycat here. I kind of want to play the Rainbow on the Mew, though. Not going to lie. I think I'm going to do that. We'll do Copycat. For now, anyway, see what we can get off this. We do find... Okay, there's Necrozma. I don't really want... I mean, he already knows I play it. Whatever, we'll put him down anyways. And we'll just flying flip here for 30. And we will do 20 damage. So, you know what? Decent chunk, you know. 70 damage, not a whole lot, but it's fine. We can work with it. We can work with it. Hopefully he puts more Pokemon down. Fall for the bait. I mean, he's definitely playing Volk. If he's playing Fire and Water, hopefully he just plays more GXs down. If he puts at least 3 EXs and GXs in play, I will be happy. So, we'll have to see if he ends up doing that or not, but hopefully he does. That would be nice. How much is he doing with Outrage? He's doing 20, 30, he's doing 70. Alright, so he is going to be two-shot. I mean, thanks to this flying flip we have to do. Kind of tempted to sacrifice Mew, but I might save it. He's not putting any more stuff down, which is kind of annoying. I really want him to put more things down to spread on. Do we find Pokepuff? We don't. We do find Oricorio. I mean, we can test him out. Okay, so even if I put a belt on me, I'll get KO'd here. So I think we'll just flying flip spread again. So now we got 60 on the active, 40 here, 40 here. So that's 80. 60. We got 140 damage on the board, which is not bad at all for turn 2. Again, we just gotta hope he's putting more Pokemon down here. We are gonna do Zappy Pom-Poms most likely, depending on what we can, you know, get. I might Ultra Ball for a second flying flip though, and then just Mew that. But I really want him to put more stuff on his bench. I don't know what his hand is, so we'll have to see here. He's gonna Computer Search away a Kangaskhan. That's something we could have forced on his bench. Don't look like he's playing a very competitive deck, though, which is kind of sad, but we'll hopefully try and find a game against Zoroark. If anything, I'm going to try and force myself to play against Zoroark. He's actually going to end me. Okay, that's fine. Give me a new hand. Again, what I'm looking for here is probably a Pokepuff if he's choosing not to put any more Pokemon down. Alright, we got Koko. That's good. We got, Floatstone. So, we'll get KO'd here for 100. He's still not putting stuff down, which is a little annoying. So, hopefully we can hit a, Ooh, we got Teammates. Might as well just play that. So we're gonna grab Pokepuff. That's 100%. I'm gonna probably grab D-Valley too. I could grab via Seeker for next turn when he knocks out my Mew. And just do Zappy Pom-Poms. Sure. We can do Teammates next turn. Alright, Pokepuff. Let's see what you got. Alright, 1 Charizard. I will take it. Put that on your bench. And, alright, so, we'll float the, actually, I don't know what I want to float here. Honestly, okay, this guy has one, I might as well float the, Necrozma. I don't know. Prismatic Burst could be useful if I have to knock something out manually. And, we'll do Zappy Pom-Poms. Yes, we take 30, but we're gonna put 90 damage on his board, and that is pretty nice. So, look at that. 30 here, 30 here. So, he's got 170 damage on his bench alone. Yes, put more Charizards down. Alright, I think I'm going to Black Ray him here. Alright, we're going to see Professor's Letter for 2 more energies. We know he has something in his hand to play, but I think we're going to go for Black Ray here. Actually, we're going to knock out Mewtwo. Ooh. Okay. Is there any way around knocking out Mewtwo? I don't think there is. Maybe I don't do Black Ray, but I mean, I think it's worth it. I think at the end of the day, a Black Ray is still a good play. I mean, if you want to put a 5th Pokemon down, be my guest. I doubt he'll do that, but you never know. Okay, he's going to play Float. He's going to Juniper. Okay. Hopefully he plays more Pokemon down. Put another GX down, please, so I can Black Ray you. And no, just an Outrage for the knockout. That is fine. And we will Black Ray. We are going to take out Mewtwo, but we'll have 360 damage on the board. I mean, that's still good. Ooh. I can just use Mew for Black Ray, which seems better because we could get KO'd next turn by your Charizard, potentially. You never know. He could retreat, get Blacksmith. So I think that's fine to KO him with Mew here. And yeah, we'll via Seeker for Teammates. Seems good. We'll grab DC and Dimension Valley. Hopefully we can get a Teammates for next turn, though. That'd be nice. Actually, we can grab Counter Energy, which seems like a better play. Yeah, grab Counter Energy instead of DC. And then we can save DC if we ever need it. I don't know how relevant that is, but I'm fine with it. Alright, we're putting 400 damage on the board. Sadly, we will KO his Mewtwo. However, technically we win next turn, so it doesn't really matter. And there's our 4th D-Valley, and we should have game next turn. I have a weird feeling my opponent is running one Center Lady, though. He puts another... Alright, thank you for putting Keldeo down. We'll see what he does this turn. There's really nothing he can do to stop Lele next turn unless he ends me, which isn't going to happen. So, we have game here. This is kind of where the Lele Dimension Valley combo is so good. Black Ray Lele with Koko spread. All the damage he has on the board means we're going to win here. He has to heal or something, but even, like, healing I don't think can save him. We have enough damage on the board to take our 2 prizes. This guy's got 10 HP. He's just going to outrage me. And we should be able to hopefully win the game here. It's not set in stone. We just need to get a Psychic Energy or a Rainbow Energy to win. So it ain't over yet. But it's looking good. If I had access to teammates, we win. So we got 4 energies. If we don't hit it, we can always do Flying Flip. We'll still take a prize. Alright. I doubt he plays any stadiums, so I think what I'm going to do here is just grab I could have grabbed Oricorio, I guess, too, if I really wanted, but I think we'll do this, and we will Colress here. We're going to get a big hand. We're going to go all in, and we got him. Nice. And that's good. So, we just attach here, Rainbow Energy onto Lele, retreat, and this is why everyone's saying the promo Lele should be banned. Magical Swap. We're just going to go, boop, knock out Charizard. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. And we just move this damage around freely, and we win the game. And now, guys, do you think that this combo is going to be the face of Expanded going forward? I want to know. Now, obviously, we're going to find more matches, but I want to know, do you guys think this is too OP? Like this Dimension Valley, Black Ray, Flying Flip Mew combo. I mean, look at this. We won, and yeah, we're good to just pass. And yeah, that's game. So, do you think that this combo is that OP? Do you think this is bannable? Who knows? Could this be the face of Expanded going forward? Could Zoroark finally have a run for its money, a good competitor in the market that can take it down? Who knows? Okay, this is some weird Flash Fire era deck. Okay, he had no healing, so that's good. I was worried he was going to play like one random Center Lady, but right there, guys, that is kind of how that deck works, and that's the power of Lele Dimension Valley. Look at that. So, that's how you win games, guys. That's how you win games. Your opponent can't really do anything about it. They just can't. It's either they accept the Black Ray, or they just go, dang it, dang it, dang it. So, we'll do another game here. We'll go Tails again. And nice, we actually won it. I don't know what we're playing as this time. There's a bunch of different types. It could be a Rayquaza deck, which I actually am fine with. Rayquaza I would say is a fairly easy match for us, thanks to just the fact that he's going to have 4 GXs in play at all times for us to Black Ray. So we'll have to see. We do have... Okay, that's a good start here. We don't want to play the Lele down right away. That's one of the things you want to do with this deck. You never want to put this down. We do play 2 stretchers. But we have so many ways to search it out. I don't think we need to play it right away. He's going to start with a Lele, which is good. I think I'm still going to put Necrozma down. Just to play it. We have 2 in the deck. We have 2 stretchers. We'll play N. Alright, that's a perfectly fine hand. I will take it. I actually like that hand quite a bit. And we'll just put down Koko and pass. He knows I'm playing a spread deck, so we'll have to see what he does here to try and stop me. I mean, if worst case scenario, we may have to just build up a Necrozma-GX to one-shot a Rayquaza if he chooses non-tapping. If he's playing Rayquaza, alright, I'm saying this is going to be a good match for us. Okay, so he's going to get rid of a bunch of cards. We'll see if it's expanded or not. Ooh, both Flowstone's gone, so Lele might not be able to do anything this turn. He's going to Juniper, so it is an expanded deck. Thank you for putting more Pokemon down, though. He has 3 floats, rip, and max elixir. That's gonna hit, I bet. Dang it, dude. That's annoying. Alright, it's fine. He's gonna still have 3 GXs. We could always just Black Ray him this turn if we really want. I don't know if I want to do Black Ray. I am tempted, though. If he puts... I might just fly and flip and then do the Black Ray, because I am tempted to do it. Alright, put more... Yes, alright, we're Black Raying for 400 damage. It's set in stone. I don't think 400 damage can win us the game. Maybe 500 if we wait a turn. But he's actually not going to take the knockout. Okay, he's actually just going to Tempest me. Okay. Okay, so I actually could do Copycat here, but I think I'm still going to do Sycamore. I'm really tempted, guys, just to grab Pokepuff. Like, if I grab Pokepuff, I can put a free Pokemon on his bench. Again, I really want to do Black Gray for 100. Oh, what? Yeah, how does he have no Pokemon in his hand? Wow, that's a really good hand. It looks like Necrozma's going down next turn, too. Don't know how he has no Pokemon in his hand. That's a little annoying. We'll Sycamore here. Wow, okay, so we didn't get the Flying Flip. We do have Teammates, though, which is really good. What could I do? Okay, if I got like a Mew, I could have went for Zappy Pom-Pom, which I would have been fine with. I might just pass the turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. I kind of do want a Nest Ball, though, for another Necrozma-GX, because I know he's holding Guzma, and I think he's going to knock me out this turn. Or I might just, I could grab Mew. Okay, are there Necrozma's prize? Ooh. Okay, so we will grab Mew. I might encounter this turn, in all honesty. The reason I want to do this is if I do encounter, I can thin out the deck a little bit, and maybe draw one of the pieces off Teammates, because I might have the Teammates for a stretcher here. I think I gotta go for it. Alright, hold on, guys. Gotta mute the mic real quick. Sorry about that. I had to quickly mute the mic. But yeah, we are gonna do encounter for Oricorio. We're just gonna try and thin out the deck a little bit. He might Guzma up my Necrozma. Technically, he does need an energy, but we know he has one in his hand. I don't know how he didn't get a Pokemon off that Tempest. That is insane. So I was like, oh, we're gonna get KO'd, but no. He just didn't. He didn't get a Pokemon. I could have had 500 damage on the board for Black Gray. Not gonna lie though, I am a little scared of getting KO'd here. We'll see what he does. I mean, hey, be my guest. Sure, put down another thing. I actually honestly could just go for Colress here. So I can get 10 cards, and that could give me better odds of hitting what I need. Is he going to put down the extra Pokemon? No, he's just going to knock out my Necrozma. Okay. Actually, I could just grab Stretcher and Dimension. Okay, I'm actually glad I attached to Mew now. I can do this. I can do Teammates. If our other Stretcher's prize, okay, good. I can just grab Teammates in Dimension Valley. I wish we could do 500 damage, but we're still doing a buttload of damage here. So we do want to put this down, yeah. This is going to be our last rescue stretcher for now, which is a little bad, but at the end of the day, we get to knock him out. I can't remember if he has another Guzma. I wish I could look at his hand. He's probably going to take out another guy here. I don't mind that, though. Because we're going to Black Ray for 400 damage. Yeah, that's insane. He might get ahead in the prizes here and get 2 prizes, but I think we're okay after that. Again, we got 400 damage on the board. That's kind of insane. And we're going to be able to take a bunch of prizes here on my opponent. And yes, he had a Guzma. It's a little annoying, but again, we are still going to be able to take out a lot of Pokemon here. If we had 500 damage on the board, I think we would have been really good. But we're in a really good spot. I might have to end him to 2, but I do need to get my... I really need to get Tapu Lele. I might have to just Teammates. I'm not going to lose next turn, so I don't have to worry about that. So we'll just do Teammates. We'll grab Lele, and probably Field Blower? Okay, so we're going to take out 2 of his Rayquazas here. He'll be left with 90 damage on the board. So would it be better to grab a Fighting Fury Belt, maybe? Give us more HP? Well, we're gonna do it with Mew. So I'll grab Field Blower, get rid of that float. I don't know how relevant that is, but we'll go for it anyways. If we got 500 damage on the board, it would have been amazing, but we didn't. That's fine. We could do a Magical Swap. It's gonna be a very long turn, but at the end of the day, guys, this Rayquaza deck is gonna feel the wrath. Now, winning the game might be a little hard. I might try and boast damage on Rayquaza, and then I can finish it off with Lele. I could maybe knock him out with Lele. Oh, I messed that up, Rip. This is gonna be a while. It's gonna be a lot of in and outs. If you had 170 HP, to make this a little bit easier, but we do get to keep some extra damage on the board, thankfully. I think we get 40 extra damage on the board, not a whole lot, but it's fine. So there's one Rayquaza down. We are going to remove a ton of energy here. I think he's going to be able to build up a lot of that energy back, though. Oh, no, I clicked things first. Oh, I'm messing this up so bad. Rip. I keep misclicking, guys. Doing this over and over kind of messes with your brain a little bit. Man, we would have been in such a good spot, though, if he didn't have that, if he didn't have that random no Pokemon in his hand. To me, it still blows my mind that he didn't have one. So we'll knock him out. We'll have 40 damage built up on the board. Which is not bad at all. Okay, so 2 Rayquazas down. And I think we move the extra damage to the bench Rayquaza, I guess. This way, we can knock him out next turn. But we take a bunch of prizes. And that's sweet. So there we go. 2 prizes. We get Oricorio. Ooh. So now he doesn't have enough Pokemon. I was going to say, we just need a way to knock out this Rayquaza to win. So we got Cynthia, and we got, ooh, Zeppy Pom-Poms. Not that great. Again, I think, yeah, I knew he was going to play Stretcher. He's probably going to be able to get set back up quite a bit. But, we'll see what we can do. How much HP will he have? He has 140. I don't know if I can KO him with Lele. I don't know, guys, we can actually win this. If I could end him to 2 or something, maybe. I don't know. How much is Psywave doing? Not enough. Yeah, I don't see how we're going to win this. We're going to come close, but no cigar. I don't know if I could really have spread enough damage either, even with, like, weights not doing... fridge, dude. I hate the situation. There's nothing I can do. Can Lele knock him out? I don't think Lele can. 100, I would... No, I'm still gonna be short on the knockout, so... I think we still lose. This is very annoying. This is where having 500 damage on the board would have been so nice, because I could have just stockpiled all the damage on Rayquaza, so that Lele could have finished him off. Is there, like, any way around this? I don't think there is. I don't want to lose. I really don't, but I don't see a way around this. Like, yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do. It's a sad loss. Like, I feel like even if I belted a Lele and just energy, I probably still would have gotten KO'd. Maybe I could have tried that, see if it worked. I would have had 210 HP. He would just need 1 energy to win, so it's like something I could really do. And I clicked Magical Swap. Great. I meant to do Psy Drive. Or Psywave, whatever, we lost. That's a little annoying, not gonna lie. I was really hoping we could win that game. It's fine, though. We came close to winning at the end of the day. The black... I don't know how that Pokepuff failed, though. That still blows my mind. But we'll find another match with the deck in just a minute. I'm going to see if I can play against Zoroark. Alright, guys. Here we go. Let's go find another match with our deck. See if we can play against a Zoroark GX deck, because I'm looking forward to a Zoroark match. It might be pretty interesting to see if we can beat a Zoroark deck. But it's possible. Let's see. Alright, it looks like we're actually playing against a Zoroark deck. First find, too. That's pretty good. So we'll have to see if we can beat Zoroark again. Zoroark plays a ton of Pokemon to Black Ray, and that is the beauty of the deck. He might have Ace Rollas, though, which could be annoying. He could do like an Ace Rolla and Sky Return in one turn and maybe heal 400 damage. That would be really annoying. We'll have to see if he ends up getting that, though. We are going to win the coin flip, which is good. If we are playing against a Zoroark deck, we will need that. Okay, so we're going to get a Mew start, which is fine. I don't know if I want to put the DC on it, though, depending on what he starts with. We'll see if it is Zoroark. I mean, he's got a Bulu deck box, Bulbasaur sleeves, and a coin. That is a Rowlet coin. He's playing a Decidueye deck. Okay. We'll get rid of Sycamore. We'll probably just get a second Mew. I don't really... I mean, he probably has an idea of what I'm playing in some way. But I don't really want to reveal what I'm playing. I'm going to end him here. I was going to Sycamore, but everything is important. I don't want to play Dimension Valley quite yet. There's an Oricorio, and there's a Koko. So we'll play the Koko down. And I think I'm going to pass. Next turn, we can search out a few things. I might just end again. I don't want to lose all these searching cards. So, I don't know. I might end again. So, I don't really feel like losing 3 of my search options. Plus, I just played one of my other treasures, so I don't know. This might be a bit of a slower-paced Black Ray. We might have to wait a bit. Again, we want him to have a bunch of Pokemon in play. Double Tails? Again? No. Quad Tails would have been amazing. Just gonna grab a Zoroark. That's fine. We're gonna be able to get some flying flips on the board. And then maybe some Zappy Pom-Poms. Again, we just gotta wait a bit until he sets up more GXs in play before we go for Black Ray. So he's just gonna pass. I think we will get rid of one of my Oricorios. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna need it right away. And I might just not grab anything. I kind of want to end him because we know he has Zoroark, so it's fine. I don't want to reveal the Necrozma right away. Maybe I shouldn't have played that then and just benched the Oricorio. That's probably my own fault. It's fine. We'll end him. We'll get rid of that Zoroark. He'll probably still get another one, but we'll do it anyways because why not? And we'll find flip here. Probably, honestly, with Tapu Koko, because I want to attack with Tapu Koko because it might take a hit. We'll save the Nest Ball, and we'll just fly and flip for 60. Again, moderate damage for now, but again, once we get the Black Ray going, we'll be in the Gucci game. And I just realized I'm drinking a day-old pop. He's playing Enhanced Hammers, that's fine, we have Special Charge. We can always retreat from the other Mew if we need to. There's a Dartrix, alright. Again, we just slowly gotta wait for him to get a Decidueye in play, which Decidueye might be a problem only because these low HP Pokemon. So Belt might be a big priority here, but again, once he builds up a bunch of GXs, we Black Ray for like 400 damage. Or we're going to try and get maybe 600 damage on the board, depending on what else he's playing. Enhanced Hammer is very annoying. He might not even play an expanded deck, to be honest with you. I don't think Zoroark Decidueye is not that good in expanded. No one really plays it, so it might not even be an expanded deck. I don't know. We'll see. He gets rid of a Zoroark GX off that trade, so that might be one less Zoroark. It's actually going to end me after grabbing a Sycamore there. That's fine. Let's see what this gives us. Special Charge and Belt. Ooh, and Teammates. That's really good. Ooh, he's playing Golisopod too. Okay, so he's just going to pass. This is more time for us to get a flying flip off. I'm going to put the Belt on. Do I want to play the Necrozma down now? I don't think I do. I think I'm still going to hold it for now. And we'll just fly and flip him. And we're going to get even more damage on the board, and this is where the fun begins. So this Rowlet could get KO'd. This Wimpod got 20, so we got 40, 80, 120, 170. We have 170 damage on the board. We could knock out Lele this turn if we really wanted to. So he is going to knock out my Mew. Decidueye is going to be a huge annoyance here. He's going to trade. gonna get rid of a grass. Again, we're gonna wait for him to just put more GXs down, and then we're gonna hit him with a Black Ray. We can play Counter Energy for now, which is fine. Ooh, he's filling up that bench. There's a more lull. I really hope that Rowlet doesn't, I hope it doesn't get KO'd. Okay, it looks like it's a Leafeon box deck. It's definitely not an expanded deck. He's playing random stuff like Switch. Hopefully that Rowlet, though, turns into a, Dartrix. Not a Decidueye, but a Dartrix. Because I want that Rowlet to stay in play. I don't want to do Black Ray right this turn anyways. I had the option to, right? I could drop Necrozma, Teammates for DC, and obviously D-Valley. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to Black Ray when he doesn't have as much GXs in play. But I might have to go for it. I mean, it's not guaranteed it's going to get Lispawn in play. I mean, I guess we'll go for it. We're probably going to have to bring out Necrozma in the active too. I think I go for it now. I wish he had more Decidueyes down, but this is kind of what we're going to work with. We're going to go for that Black Ray play. We're going to Special Charge to get those DCs back that he annoyingly enhanced hammered away. And yeah, Black Ray. We're going to hit him for only 300. That's fine though, because there's still enough damage for me on the board to work with for now. The next turn we can go with Lele, move the damage around, knock out this active Zoroark, knock out Decidueye, and then from there we just have to figure out how we're going to win. And I think that's okay. He will probably take out Mew this turn, depending if he gets a another Decidueye down. But Necrozma should be able to tank a hit here. I could even just Prismatic Burst next turn for what, 70? Fighting Fury Ball could do 80. We could do 60 damage. It's just gonna pass. Wow, it's just gonna attack and do nothing. That is perfectly fine by me. I think I do have to grab the Lele here. We'll Counter Energy it. We do have to give him a DCE, but that's fine. We'll Sycamore. Actually, let's end him. His hand is massive. We need to get rid of that hand. Okay, we got a Rainbow Energy. We could do Zappy Pom-Poms too. Actually, I don't think that's a good idea when Necrozma's in play. Never mind. We'll Nest Ball. Grab the other Tapu Koko. Magical Swap time, boys. Here we go. So, we want to knock out this Zoroark. I might knock out that Rowlet too. So, we'll go take the damage from Lele, put it on Zoroark. That's 10. It's a lot of damage that we have to move, especially because he's at a 210 HP and a 240 HP Pokemon in play. We can take 5 prizes this turn, which I think I'm going to go for. Like, that Morlul and even that Wimpod, they're easy targets for me, so should be okay. Alright, so Zoroark is gone. Do I even knock out Decidueye here? Yep, I do. Might have to spare the Rowlet. Yeah, I think we have to spare the Rowlet here in order to knock out Decidueye. That's fine, though. Magical Swap for 4 prizes is still better than nothing. And he still has a long way to go. He still needs to take 5 prizes to win. So, like, yeah. It's not over yet, but it kind of is. Though I do wish I was able to take 5 prizes here. I also wish I was able to Black Ray for 400. That would have been just... I think Black Ray 400 would have been GG, because that Rowlet and Wimpod would have been KO'd. We'll probably keep the 20 damage on the... Actually, let's just move... You know what? Type Null... I think... No, not Type Null. What's his face? I can't remember the evolution to that. Shiinotic. Shiinotic doesn't have that much HP. So we'll move all the damage to Shiinotic and then try and just win the game by knocking at it. We'll take our 2 prizes, or 4 prizes. Field Blower, we got another Rainbow Energy, which is pretty nice. We'll take 2 more prizes. We got Cynthia and Computer Search. Not bad at all. Okay, cool. I don't mind retreating this guy and saving him for later also. And we'll have to see if my opponent gets a another thing down. There's Shiinotic. So yeah, it's only got 100 HP. Very easy to KO for me. So he's going to play Evo Soda for nothing. Okay. Hopefully this end worked for us. He had a massive hand. Ooh, puzzle. Is it double puzzle? He's played how many puzzles so far? Just one. This is a very interesting deck. He's got a lot of different Pokemon. Leafeon, Wimp, Decidueye, Golisopod, Zoroark, Shiinotic. Holy cow. And did this guy just puzzle and then play this guy's ability? Wow, that's a misplay for him, obviously. That completely reshuffles his deck. So now that puzzle was for nothing. But this is a good turn for us, guys. He's going to concede. I think we'll wrap today's video there. We showed off the deck beautifully. We're showing off how good this deck can be. You can wipe out your opponent's entire board in one turn with Lele. You can do a lot with this deck. And that's what I like about it. Wow, jeez, it's got a lot of stuff. We didn't even play Golisopod-GX, so maybe I am glad I went for that Black Ray play when I did. Because it looks like he didn't even play Golisopod. Did he have Ace Roll or anything? No, he had no healing cards, so he was stuck to just what he had. But that will wrap today's PTCGO video, guys. I think that was still a pretty fun game. We had a lot of good games with this deck. But what do you guys think about Lele? I do think this deck maybe would be better with Garbodor for Trash Avalanche. I feel like, again, in that Rayquaza matchup there, if we had access to Garbodor, we probably would have won the game. But this is a spread-heavy deck. This deck relies more on the spread aspect. So you pray to play against like decks that fill up their bench, which there are a dime a dozen of those. So you will run into a lot of those decks. But I do maybe feel like this deck could run something like Trash Avalanche over having like the Zappy Pom-Poms, because I do feel like Trash Avalanche would be needed in this deck to be able to navigate extra damage when you only do Magical Swap for like 4 prizes instead of the 6 prizes per game. But you know what? We still shot the deck. Is Tapu Lele the face of Expanded? Who knows? Is this going to be one of the best Expanded decks going forward? I think it's definitely going to be a huge contender going forward. We'll have to see though. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me hit 3K subscribers, guys. And I'll catch you guys in another PTCGO video. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day, guys. And take it easy. Goodbye.